Hi, welcome to Skincare Saturdays. Thanks so much for joining me. I don't know about anybody else. I don't know if anyone is suffering from lockdown hair. I think the first thing I'm going to do when I can is just go out and get a haircut because my goodness, it's getting harder and harder to control. Anyway, I'm Jane from Sunrider Europe. We're all over the world. That's why I had to correct myself there and say Sunrider Europe. So yeah, we've been around a long time and we are a health and wellness company. And I come on and I talk weekly about our skincare lines because I have a great love of skincare and I think this is a fantastic product and I like to shout about it. So today I'm going to talk about a bit of a different ritual, body talk. So we're going to talk about having a skincare routine for your body. Now, why is that? People can neglect parts of their body. Feet is one of them. Although I'm not specifically going to be talking about feet today, it is easy just to not think about what we're doing and just get on with it and get it done and rush out the house. So I want to talk to you today a little bit about making body care a skincare ritual. So the first thing to think about is obviously we have that hygiene part, which is really important because it's not just that we want to remain socially acceptable, it's also that we just want to be able to make sure that there isn't bacteria that is going to affect us in any way. So actual using product to keep clean is really important. But when we think about the skin being the largest organ of the body, it starts to make me think that actually this is a really important part of a skincare routine. So why? Like the skin on our face, we want to make sure that we have protect ourselves as much as possible from damage, wear and tear, anti-aging. Really, really important. And we can do such a lot. We have such fantastic products these days that we can really, choose something that works for us and makes us look and feel amazing. And with that right care, you can minimize aging. You can make your skin look beautiful and feel beautiful. And I think that, again, as I always say, it's such an important part of who we are. So let's talk first of all about what is it around bathing that is really really great for us. Actually, I think that self-care, it comes into it. We often talk about self-care in lots of different ways. I did a video a little while ago about looking after your feet with excuse me, with a foot spa and some of our products, and that's a real self-care act. This is something that you need to do every day, clearly, so you're not necessarily going to have time to have a ritual, but I do think you should think about building one in when you can. So thinking about water and rituals, since time began, we have had an exceptional relationship with water as human beings. Whether it's the sea, the ocean, lakes, valleys, water generally. And we've sought to create all sorts of places that make us feel great around water, whether it's spas or swimming pools or jacuzzis or saunas or steam rooms. And these are things that people do regularly, and they do it because it makes them feel good. And of course, that relationship with water is something that is very deep in most human beings. I live by the sea, and I know it's where many people that live by the coast will, or if you're on holiday, you'll go and you'll spend time and you'll reflect and you'll be more creative, perhaps give yourself some space and breath to come back to yourself. So whilst that might feel a little bit away from bathing or washing, actually it's not, because it's the water is one of the main elements, one of the key elements, and the products that we use to help us create that ritual and that feel-good factor I'm going to talk to you about today. So we know the water is powerful, so is the sea, and we know that obviously that's part of what we're talking about today. So assuming we have contact with water, I want to talk to you about some of the things, some of the elements that you might need to create a wonderful experience. So it may sound very obvious, but make sure you have clean towels. Clean, warm if possible, especially if it's winter, but clean towels are really important because we want to make sure that we regularly wash our towels on a hot wash so that they don't carry bacteria. So that's one thing. And then you want your products. You want your soap, your liquid soap, and you want your moisturizer. So today I would like to share with you our Oi-Lin Liquid Soap, and followed by our Kandesn hand and body lotion and our Oi-Lin hand and body lotion. So those three products are part of our core range, and you can order them from Sunrider. But let me tell you about how sort of what's in them and what you can expect in terms of performance. So keeping your water not too hot is really important. There is cold water therapy now, but I've never heard of hot water therapy. I've only heard of too hot water being quite damaging, and my research tells me that's correct. Don't stay in the water too long because you will start to dry the skin out. The oils will start to be pulled out, and you don't want that. You want the skin to be dry. Sorry, you want the skin to be cleansed but not dry. You also want to use a good quality cleanser, as I said, and when you get out of the water, make sure you pat your skin dry rather than rubbing it, because rubbing it creates friction, which is a different part of skincare. But after we've washed, we want to be able to add the moisturiser to nice, gently, soft, patted, dry skin. So yeah, looking at the products I want to share with you now. In terms of our cleanser, one of the key things that with all the skincare is the pH balance. You want to choose something that's got a pH balance that's as close to your own skin as possible. That means it won't knock the acidity. So I'll show you a little bit of this on the back of my hand. It's got a gentle, I can't really tell you what it smells like. To me, it reminds me of rose, but a very, very subtle smell. So there it is there. It's got a sort of a pearlized look about it. Just wipe that off because I'm not going to use it. It's a bit difficult on a video. So yeah, so that's the Oi-Lin soap, liquid soap. And you can see it would last you for a very long time. It's a big product there. That one is 240 ml, so that's going to last you a long time. So, and the other thing to think about with soap is it going to leave a residue? Because if it's going to leave a residue, which many do, as we've talked about with lanolin, they stick to the skin because they've got an animal, lanolin is an animal product that you can't get off. It's designed to protect sheep on the moors. It's designed for them because that's what they need to keep them warm. But it goes into many products and then we can't get it off of our skin. So it's not all bad, but we don't want to really have it on our skin. So this soap works with all skin types, so that's important to know. And I told you about the pH balance. It's got botanical elements in it, so all of our products that I'm going to share with you do, and it's designed to work in natural harmony with the body, as I said, without any after effects or residue. I always like to do some ingredient highlights because I think that it's nice to know what goes in them. So I'm just going to pick 3 out of each one. So out of this one, you've got something called Panax ginseng root. We all know what ginseng is probably. So it's an extract of that. And it's great for anti-aging. It's one of the top things there. It supports collagen production, which again is great for anti-aging. And the skin appears brighter after use. And again, that's something that will give you that youthful glow. You've also got aloe vera gel, and that is powerful and rich in vitamin C and E, and those vitamins are great for your skin. And it's highly moisturising and non-greasy. And then the last one I'll highlight on here is rosemary leaf extract, again for the antioxidants, to diminish free radicals in the skin and make the skin look firmer and more supple. So not a bad lineup, and as I've said, all natural ingredients. So let's have a look then, you know, after we've used our liquid soap and we've come out and we've patted our skin dry with a beautiful dry clean towel. Let's have a look first of all at these now. They both do the same job and they're slightly different. So first of all, let's have a look at the Kandesn. Now I particularly love this one. It feels a little bit lighter when you use it. Try not to put too much on, as I often do, because then I can't keep my, I lose it. So it's got a lovely light feel to it. And, you know, I don't know any of you ladies out there that maybe get dry legs when you've perhaps given them a shave or they've been waxed. It feels so nice, it really does. And it's hard for me to show you, but if I compare it to the other one, it's just got a lovely quality to it. So this one is really good for sensitive skin, well, leaning towards sensitive skin. You could use the other one, I'm going to show you that one as well, but they both basically are there to hydrate, and that's the key. You know, plump and hydrate is the key to this good looking skin. So in this one you have squalene. Now squalene is derived from olive oil. So it's very moisturising and very rich, again with the aloe vera, same there, and something called tocopherol acetate, which is a natural form of vitamin E. We have it in some of our products because it is so powerful and natural, and vitamin E, as I said, good for the skin. And then the same with Oi-Lin. I'll show you that one. I'm doing this with my left hand, so I'm not as good with my left hand. I might end up with a lot. You can just see, no I can't, I have to do it with my right hand. You can just see it's got a slight colour to it. I'll put it on the back of this hand so it's not on top of the other one. Obviously you wouldn't use as much as this on the back of your hand, but it's just to give you an example of how it looks when you use it. Okay, so there are two of our hand and body lotions. Would really recommend that you think about how you can build a ritual of washing, you know, into your life, because it's such a wonderful thing. It relaxes us, it makes us feel good, and that part where it's like cooking a good meal or going for a beautiful walk or doing something for ourselves, it's really, really important, and we want to appreciate ourselves in every way. So all the products I've mentioned, or the three products that I've talked about today, a bit of a longer one today, all the three products I've talked about today are part of our skincare, and as I said, they are all natural ingredients, and I really recommend that you try them. And if you have any questions, or you'd like to have maybe a consultation to talk through your own needs, that's something that I do. It's completely free. We're here to help, and that's what we'd like to do. So if you've got those questions, you can email me on the address below, which is below the link here with the link. And and also we have product fact sheets. So if you'd like to get a product fact sheet where you'd like a little bit more of a lowdown on the products and about our company, then we're very happy to send you that as well. We can just email that or we can post it to you, whichever you'd like. So that's me for this week. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. I hope you're staying safe and well, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great week. Bye bye.